gotta do it on YouTube. I think you can just do it yourself. Yeah. You got that link. You would just send that to yourself. Let's talk. All right, I'm about to start it now, Chris. So let me know if there's any issues, bro. Just text me, bro. No, if there's anything, just text me. For sure. Let's dive deeper. Chosen ones. Chosen ones. What's good? What's good? Y'all climb on in. Y'all climb on in. About to post a link. Anyone who want to join in, click the link and let's get deep. Let's dive deep. Hop on, hop on, hop on in. Posting the link right now. Today, a little special something for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Gonna really speak to some of y'all chosen ones today. You know, see how the chosen ones doing. Gonna let people climb on in. You know, everything. So everyone climb on in. You know, if you want to speak, you want to hop on the platform, you want to show your face. Hey, I'll give you the props. Hop on. Let's get it. Anything, you know. Let's one-on-one this. Let's get it going. Hope y'all having a good day. Yes, I just seen that comment is going down. Aries energy for real. For real, man. You ain't lying for that. Like, on God. The Aries full moon is going on right now, so you are going to experience a lot of like that fire energy, that impulsive energy. It's like off the charts, you know. Hey, when y'all click that link, let me pin that link. So when y'all click that link, it's going to bring you to my stream, and here you will have a chance to join. Let me see. Yeah. Hey, one of my mods, y'all pin that for me. Just pin that for me. So y'all can come and climb on in. Anyone who's trying to really dive deep and share some knowledge to humanity. You know, we got someone in. We got a few people joining in. Make sure y'all gotta show y'all face. Like, y'all gotta have y'all face showing. This, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all showing y'all face. For real. You know what I'm saying? Peace to our reflections. Peace to the reflections. Peace to the reflections. Yes. Link in the description if you want to join in. For real. Let me see. Peace and light, law. Let's get it. Been tuning into Rashad Jamal. Yes. Yes. Yeah, so with this full moon energy that's going on right now, it's like you gotta really be constantly present. It's a lot of energy, and with astrology in general, I always tell people to really study yourself through astrology too, because it's like at the end of the day, it's like the more you know about yourself, the better it's gonna be in this so-called reality that we're in. We're in a reality where it's like everything we do is is all about yourself. So if you're doing things for other people, it's gonna start to catch back up because you're constantly not doing things for yourself, and you're constantly what they call, like, what they be calling a people pleaser. Don't be a people pleaser. Don't be a people pleaser. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? If you got that Libra energy, that shit out the window. Don't be no people pleaser out here. So really focus on like really doing things for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yes, very, very, very important. We got someone in here. Hey, Dwayne, please show Cam. Show your Cam. But as far as everyone, how's everyone been going? Link is in the description if you want to join up in here. You want to share your thoughts, I always tell people it's very important to show to express yourself through your throat chakra and express your creativity, express your truth, express your story. And shout out to Rashad Jamal for putting us on that too, to really express your voice, express what's on your mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is like a little radio show that I'm doing right now. So it's like, if you want to hop on here, you want to express something that you've been holding on, you want to really like share thoughts, deep feelings, man, just hop on it, man. Link in the description. Click that link. It's gonna bring you right to the StreamYard. You're gonna be able to show your face and everything and share some things you've been going through. And you gotta understand, when you share something out to the universe, people really like relate with you. People really do relate with you. Like, I don't care what no one says, but there's one person that can relate to you, because you can change one person's life by what you say and by what you're going through. And that's deep. That's real. That's real. Your voice is very important. All of us have a voice, and it's either you're gonna show that voice or you're gonna hide that voice. But it's either up to you. We got someone in. So we got someone joining in right now, y'all. Let's see what she's up to.
Peace of everybody. Y'all,
Peace.
I've been
Peace, goddess.
around the house, but I've been on this journey for a few years of self healing and growing and evolving, and I had great uh through these past when we went into this phase where we had these 6 planets in retrograde. I've had to do research, and a lot of people may not realize or know, but those planets in retrograde are interconnected, and they each touch something within us that we need to look at, that we need to face, that we need to heal, that we've been running from, but not realizing that we've been running from. And for example, I'm very transparent
Right.
because I make little videos on YouTube, and I just kind of share my story, because there are people that are out here that feel like, um, they're alone in this journey, and you're not. And I share my story to help give other people the courage to, either if they want to share, or either to know you're not alone. And my son's father and I have had,
Right.
and it's not because it's so he's my son's father, father, relationship, so there are dynamics that and I, out of hurt, did some really mean things, nasty, vengeful things that I didn't think that were vengeful, and I thought that I had a right and I was justified in how
Right.
I acted. And the whole time he's been telling me that I wasn't, but I was not hearing him. And it wasn't until this whole retrograde, 6 planets in the retrograde, and we had an actual conversation, like, and I actually heard him for the first time, and I felt like shit. And I'm like, apologies don't fix things, but that's all I could do, is to start with that apology and acknowledging where I messed up. And that's what you have to do, regardless if it's with somebody else or with self. And sometimes it's both. We have to make that apology to ourselves, and we have to make that apology to someone else. And
Okay.
we have to be ready to own what we have done, because that's where the healing comes from.
Right,
Because
right, right.
it's never just one sided. It's always,
Yes.
something we all could have done a little different. When we look back, we could have handled something different. So we have
Yes.
to look at it. It's not a mistake, but it's a
Yes.
learning it's a learning process. It's a lesson that we learn and we take from it and we grow. So
Yes.
I share that because I want people to understand that, sometimes we are upset and we're so hurt and in our hurt with other people because of things that they've done or how they may have moved, and we felt we were wrong, that we may not even see that we've wronged them. So sometimes we got to step back and we got to look at everything from an objective perspective and realize that, okay, what have I done as well? What have I done to cause turmoil in this relationship? Because it's not all because he and I are in a romantic relationship, but it's a relationship, and that's what people confuse. You have
Yes.
all
Yes.
types of relationships. Don't just focus on romantic relationships. Look at all of your relationships,
Yes.
past the present, because I noticed that things that I was going through with him was issues that I had from growing up with childhood with my father, with my mother, and I had to heal these things.
Mm-hmm.
And my father's no longer here, but I was able to heal those things spiritually with him. And my mom is here, so I'm working through those things and I'm healing those things with her, and our relationship is better. And my father even came to
Yes.
dream and acknowledge things. So just because somebody may have passed on or they're not in your life, you still can spiritually work through and heal
Right.
through.
Right. Right.
So
Okay. So I'm gonna let some of the other ones hop on. I appreciate you so much for bringing on your story. It's amazing how you're letting you're aware of the Mercury retrograde going on, because it really does affect the energy. Like, we're really ruled by planets and everything. So I say to you, and thank you for hopping on.
yeah, thank you.
Hmm. All right, maybe unmute your mic. Peace, son. Peace, 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 God. So share
What's
me your
going
story.
on?
What's going on with you?
All right, hi Kia. It's kind of
IKEA.
it's kind of crazy because like number one, you feel me? It's like
Mm-hmm.
every time I go to sleep, I leave. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going
Mm-hmm.
somewhere else. And I just want to, you feel me, just come on here just to say like if anyone else is experiencing this, you're not bugging out on some real shit. You're not bugging out. You feel me? Like this is a whole little training stage we're going through.
Right.
And then secondly, in reference to like all these retrogrades and shit, you feel me? There's a
Yeah.
lot of what you would call introspection going on. Even whenever you feel like you ain't even trying to, your ass gonna be thinking, "Damn, was that the right thing to do?" Type shit.
Right.
And like right now, I'm not sure if this is happening to everyone else, but it seems like the cycles are coming over again. You feel me? Like they're coming back. But like at this point in time, and I'm kind of expecting everyone in a way to
Mm-hmm.
not to feel like this, but to look at it in this perspective. Um, we have a lot more wisdom and a lot more strength to go through the things that we're going through right now, as opposed to last year or however you're saying last time that you were
Mm-hmm.
going through things type shit. Because
Yes.
right now it's like there's a lot of shit going on. There's a
Yes.
lot of stuff going on, yo, and it's kind of crazy. Because like, a lot of times, for me, I definitely catch myself becoming overwhelmed, even though as grounded as I may be. Nah, that catch me off guard. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what to say. You feel me? Kind of say on your p's and your q's, and if you're experiencing anything that's quote unquote abnormal, you know what I'm saying? You're not bugging out. On God, you are not bugging out. So everything will be okay, guys. You feel me? Type
Yes.
shit.
I appreciate you, God. I'm gonna let the next person on. Appreciate you so much. Have a good day.
So, you too. You too.
All right. What's good, Khalil? Did I pronounce
Peace,
that right?
peace. Yep,
Peace,
yep.
peace, peace.
Khalil. Peace to my
Yes,
soul, family.
yes.
Peace to my soul, tribe. How
Mm-hmm.
y'all feeling? How y'all doing? How y'all vibrating? I hope all is well. Um, I'm grateful.
Mm-hmm.
And Spirit lined this up so beautifully because what they put on me to give to the collective. As soon as I seen you go live, Spirit
Mm-hmm.
instantly was like, talk about this. So the first God that she was talking about healing, you know what I'm saying, and
Mm-hmm.
going back and healing your traumas and healing your pains. And then the young guy was on here talking about um dreams, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Things that you would experience that's abnormal. You know what I'm saying? Or what we would like to call extrasensory perceptive abilities. You know what I'm saying? So what Spirit dropped on me to come talk to y'all about is y'all superpowers,
Mm-hmm.
because as we
Mm-hmm.
progress, as we continue to evolve, as we continue to expand our consciousness and open up and activate and really utilize that heart space, we're really going to start tapping into some spiritual things. You dig what I'm saying? Like the things that you see on
Yeah.
TV, but it may not manifest the same way that you see it on TV because we do live in an omniverse, which encompasses a plethora of different dimensions, realities, and timelines, or what I like to call ether lines. So this is how they try to like keep you in like a fairy tale state with your superpowers when they portray it to you on TV. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that the superpowers that you see on TV may not actually manifest in that way in this reality. But some of us, we already have superpowers. We're already using our superpowers, whether you realize it or not. And it's about you really stepping into that space of wanting to heal, and then really stepping into that space of merging with your inner child, merging with that childlike creative aspect that exists within you, because that is what allow you to act as if you're like Dion season 2. You know what I'm saying? Raising Dion season 2, where whenever he was in an uncomfortable situation, he could manifest the power that exactly will help him defeat his enemy. Man, that's the same thing with us. You dig what I'm saying? Like, as we go through our pains, right? We're piezoelectric beings. We're crystalline beings with a crystalline structure and a crystalline soul. So as we go through our pain, as we go through our trauma, our hurt, our heartbreak, we experience something called a piezoelectric charge because we have piezoelectric crystals inside of us. So it's necessary, right? You know how people say pressure make diamonds? That's facts, right? And it was talking about us because as pressure is getting placed upon your crystalline structure, it is creating a piezoelectric effect where you generate a lot of energy so you can evolve, so you can transcend, so you can ascend, so you can expand your consciousness and really tap into these powers that lie within you. And another way that you can really look at it as the ancient ones, the ones that came before us, our ancestors in Kemet and Mayan culture, the Aztec cultures and things like that. Their gods and their goddesses, they assimilated them with animals, right? And that was because they tapped into a shamanistic approach to understand the power that lies within them and everything in existence by understanding the aspect that each animal has and what they can do, their traits, their characteristics, how they hunt and things like that. So they made that synergetic connection with animals and then within themselves, and then in turn they awaken these deities, these gods that exist within them, because
Yes,
it's the
yes.
law of correspondence, as above so below, as
Like he glitched out of here.
my fault.
Oh,
We good. My
there you
shit
go.
jack
So
off.
I have a question for you. So I see you're a nature guy. What brings you into nature, and also how do you feel being in nature?
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear,
Let
boss.
me put my phone on do not disturb real quick.
Okay, take your time for sure.
All right.
All right. So yeah, the question I have for you, because I see you in nature, and I love that. I always tell everyone to get in nature at least once a day, because us as melanated beings, we need nature to actually heal anxiety. We get anxious. Like people who are in the crib all day, that makes them very, very anxious. So I ask you, how does it feel being in around a lot of nature outside? How does it feel right now? Tell the audience.
It makes me feel one with everything. Like the main thing that really helps me to gain a synergetic connection with nature is trees. Like I will sit under a tree, hug a tree, kiss a tree, climb the tree, talk to the tree telepathically all day long if I could. Because trees literally help you understand yourself in so many different aspects. If you look through the anatomy and physiology of your body, you can see insects flying on me, everything. But if you look into the anatomy and physiology of your body, you will see trees heavily prevalent in there. Throughout your lungs, your bronchial tubes, throughout your nervous system, all kinds of things. So being in nature really just helps me feel more in tune or more in the now state. You know what I'm saying? Being in that power of the now state, or just being in that present moment where everything simultaneously exists as one. And this is what also helps me to tap in more to my extrasensory perceptive abilities, because in order for you to experience these different dimensions and realms and things like that, you have to learn how to be still. You know what I'm saying? Me and my spirit team like to call it the mind shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everybody is trying to attempt to do something, but they never stop to really think and realize in order for you to do that thing, don't do it. Because we're so powerful. All we have to do is put it out in the ethers and then it happens. You dig what I'm saying? So just being in nature, it literally helps me to step more into my godlike abilities, my celestial power, my chaotic power, and things like that, and really just
Yes,
understand how to keep it harmonized and balanced, because there's
yes.
duality in everything, but it's all still one. It's all still necessary.
I love how you talk about the stillness, like, cause it's like being still, bro. Being still, like that's where power comes from. That's where
Yes.
the power lies, just from being
Yes.
still. Like people who move too much, they're not even in tune, because it's like they're doing too much. Like that's just too much masculine energy. That's why you see a
Exactly.
tree. You study a tree, it stands still. It's just still, and that's why it's so high vibrational. It's
Yep.
rooted. It's
Exactly.
the only thing you can see. So you look trees behind you, it's natural, they're peaceful, they're just still. So I love how you talk about stillness and the nature of it. It's very, very powerful in the today's times.
Yes. And then it also goes to show you that literally everything has an aura, or what science likes to call a biofield, or people know as an electromagnetic field, right? So trees, like, you know how people get outside and they start meditating and they say, man, it's hard meditating outside because bugs get to crawling on me and whatnot, and it makes me not want to meditate. It just throws their focus off, right? um you see people talking about their manifestors and things like that, but really don't take the time to assimilate manifestation with nature, right? So trees and house a plethora, amalgamation of different entities, of different energies, of different insects, all kinds of things, right? You don't see this tree getting up and going to chase what it needs. You don't see this tree getting up and going to chase different entities and energies and insects to come and live in this tree. It shows you perfect stillness and how this tree is literally exercising its magnetism, its electromagnetic field, to attract everything that it wants in oneness, in unity, and harmony. So literally, you can look at a tree and see ants. You can see different insects inside the tree, under the tree, squirrels burrowing through the tree, all kinds of things. So for people who also out there looking for their soul chop and looking for their soul family, don't go searching for them. Be still, because you put that out there in your ethers to the collective ether. So now you'll begin to attract these things, because now you're exercising or permeating that frequency.
Very powerful knowledge. You got a lot of knowledge. Keep it up. Keep it up. Hey, what's
Much
your sign, if
gratitude.
you mind me asking?
I'm a Leo.
Yo, Leo. Hey, that's why you like that. You got a lot of look,
Much gratitude.
and you, bro.
Much gratitude.
Right.
Much gratitude. Dang, it's breaking up. I can't hear you.
Lagging out. Hold up.
You good? I can hear you now.
Anyone else want to join in? Make sure you click the link in the description or click the link in the comments if you want to join in and share your story, share your truth. You want to express yourself. You got things you just been learning, you've been transforming, you've been going through a lot of death and rebirth. Make sure you just click the link in the description to really just join in and share your truth to the chosen ones, and really just show and just take the headline and just show what you've been going through, what you've been battling, and what you've been learning. Most importantly, but for you, have you you got anything else you want to share?
Patience. Like when you get on this journey, you see a lot of people talking about all the spiritual things that they experience, what they do, and what they manifest, and the things that they're retaining, and the knowledge that they get, and things like that. And it seems as though it happens overnight, but it really doesn't, because those people who obtain those things exercise a very important virtue called patience. You know what I'm saying? Like, patience will get you so far. Like we was just talking about being still. Like, uh patience will get you so far just by you being aware of your own inner world, and being aware that you are a god, you are a goddess, you are powerful, and anything that you say, you will it so just exercising that energy of patience will help you really step into your power as well, because you have to also realize we do still live in a third dimensional reality, which still has its rules and regulations and things like that. But being as though you're tapped into the all, you're outside of that, but still you still have to play by the rules per se. So just be mindful on y'all journey to just be patient. Be patient with whatever you're doing. If you're just getting into crystals, chakras, if you're doing spells, if you manifesting, whatever the case may be, just make sure you being patient. And I probably lagged out again, huh?
Hello? You hear me
You
now?
hear me? Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah. So keep it up, God. Hey, your locks is on point. Your locks is A1. And I'm gonna let you go, but keep up. Have a great day, and keep progressing. Keep sharing knowledge to as many people as you can. Because I can tell, man, you got a lot of knowledge. So keep it up. For
Much gratitude. Much
yes,
gratitude to the soul family out there. Keep evolving.
yes,
Peace.
yes. Peace. Yes, anyone who wants to join in next, make sure, click the link in the description. You know what I'm saying? If you got anything you want to share to humanity, anything you want to share that's on your voice, anything that's on your soul, anything that's on your, you've been wanting to express out, it could be, 30 seconds, hop on, say something, you know what I'm saying? It's going to put you in an uncomfortable position, but hey, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you got to put yourself somewhere. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the fact that he's out in nature, that's what I love too. Because like honestly, I'm out in nature right now, and it's like you gotta understand, like being out in nature is beautiful. Like nature itself is natural and it's green. And I was talking about before in the Kaya basically interview, I was saying like green is like so healing and it's so alive, it's so transformational, and the green is also life force. So green alone is alive, so it has so much life force filled with it, and that alone just makes it